If you have just a few $100s saved for an emergency, you're already ahead of a huge number of people. In fact, studies consistently show that millions of Americans would struggle to handle even a small unexpected expense without stress or debt. This isn't because most people are lazy or unintelligent. It's because managing money isn't something we're truly taught. And over time, small bad habits quietly turn into lifelong financial problems. Being good with money doesn't mean you need to be rich, earn six figures, or live an extreme lifestyle. It simply means you make intentional decisions, avoid repeated financial mistakes, and feel in control of your income and expenses. So why do so many people stay broke year after year? And more importantly, how do you make sure you don't fall into the same traps? Let's break down the most common reasons people struggle financially and how you can avoid them. My name is Chris, and on this channel, we talk about personal finance, smart money habits, and long-term investing. If you want to improve your financial future, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button if this video helps you. 1. They have no clear financial direction. One of the biggest reasons people stay broke is simple. They don't know where they're going financially. Money decisions without goals are like driving without a destination. You might be moving, but you're not making real progress. Without clear goals, it's almost impossible to know how much to save, how much debt to pay off, or how aggressively to increase your income. When you set a financial goal, you give your money a purpose. For example, saying, I want to be debt-free in 3 years, or I want to save $15,000 in the next 18 months, creates a clear finish line. Once you know where you're headed, every financial decision becomes easier. You either move closer to that goal or farther away from it. 2. They don't plan for emergencies. Unexpected expenses are not rare. They are guaranteed. Car repairs, medical bills, job loss, home maintenance, these things happen to everyone eventually, yet millions of people don't prepare for them at all. When you don't have emergency savings, every surprise turns into a crisis. And when that happens, people usually turn to credit cards or loans to survive. That creates a dangerous cycle. You go into debt for emergencies, then struggle to save because you're paying interest. Even a basic emergency fund can completely change your financial stability. It turns chaos into inconvenience and stress into confidence. 3. They don't track their money. Many people believe they're bad with money, but the truth is they're just not paying attention. Without a budget or tracking system, it's incredibly easy to underestimate how much you spend. Small purchases disappear quietly, and suddenly your paycheck is gone. Budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about awareness. Once you see exactly where your money is going, you regain control. You can decide what matters and what doesn't, instead of wondering where everything went. You don't need fancy spreadsheets, just clarity. 4. They only think about today. A very common mindset is, I want to enjoy life now. I don't want to save everything for the future. That idea sounds reasonable, but taken too far, it becomes dangerous. Ignoring the future doesn't make it disappear. It just makes it more expensive. The goal isn't to sacrifice all enjoyment today. The goal is balance. You can enjoy your life now while still making decisions that help future you. The earlier you think ahead, even a little, the easier life becomes later. 5. They develop costly habits. Expensive habits don't always look expensive in the moment. Daily purchases, frequent dining out, subscriptions you barely use, these things add up quietly. Over time, they drain thousands of dollars without you noticing. The issue isn't spending money. The issue is spending without intention. When habits control your money instead of the other way around, progress becomes nearly impossible, no matter how much you earn. 6. They rely on bad debt. Not all debt is the same. Some debt can help you build wealth. Most consumer debt does the opposite. Credit cards, car loans, and financed lifestyle purchases allow people to buy things they can't truly afford, while paying interest on items that lose value. That combination keeps people stuck. They work harder, but their money works against them. Reducing bad debt is one of the fastest ways to improve your financial situation. 7. They spend to impress others. Trying to look successful is one of the fastest ways to become financially stressed. Many people spend money not because they want something, but because they want approval, status, or validation. The problem is that the satisfaction fades quickly, while the financial consequences last much longer. Real financial confidence comes from stability, not appearances. 8. They don't pay themselves first. One of the most powerful money habits is paying yourself first. If you wait until the end of the month to save or invest, there's usually nothing left. But when you automatically direct a portion of your income towards savings or investments first, wealth building becomes effortless. You stop relying on willpower and start relying on systems. Over time, this single habit can completely transform your financial future. Final thoughts. Most people don't stay broke because of one mistake. They stay broke because of many small decisions repeated over time. The good news is that small improvements work the same way, consistently. You don't need perfection. You need awareness, direction, and patience. If you start making better financial choices today, future you will thank you for it.